It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. First carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Tavon Young in on the tackle.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and...
Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First down and more for Jackson. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It was Jalen Smith who worked through to make that stop.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Marcus Lawrence on the stop. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 55 is my guy. 55. Get the ball. Sit up. Sit up.
From the gun, Jackson. And he's got Snead. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line. Jackson to Snead that time. First down, Baltimore.
24-yard line.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
Chidobe Awuzie on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Cowboys' 19-yard line.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Check 55, Mike. Here we go. Yeah. Whip. Watch the whip. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Jackson from the shotgun. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone. After the penalty, it's Ingram. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Ball carrier Leighton Vander Esch on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 12-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1.
End of the first quarter with no score.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, it's Ingram. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. From the gun, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's the Ravens Pro Bowl kicker Justin Tucker out onto the field. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
The ball carrier, Chuck Clark on the tackle. gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage. Prescott going to take a shot for Gallup. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 34 yards. As the Ravens push further out in front.
Tucker lining up.
So a design run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of it? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't
lost.
work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And now he'll tuck it and run. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Harrison. A gain of...
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
The 27-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Prescott from the gun. Cooper's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas first down.
First down.
Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And that's caught inside the 30. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 36 yards on the play.
Gain of 36 yards.
On play action, Prescott.
Cowboy first down.
This is caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 21 yards away, and the Cowboys draw a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
A nice gain of 21 yards.
First and 10.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
You ain't going nowhere. Mike, 55. Nice shot.
From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And for the second time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And that will push the lead up to 12-7. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis in trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
The incomplete pass. Here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Intended for Cedric Wilson. Incomplete. He was covered by Patrick Queen.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Final play of the half. Prescott looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
Recovered by the Cowboys.
You can get all the onside kicks you want, my friend. Get them all.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times with our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Justin Matabike there to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down at 7. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4-yard line.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Eight yards to go on second down. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
And that was a good collision right there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play on who you think's going to get the ball and where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it. And on that play he did, so you got to steel yourself at that point because the contact is going to be strong.
And he is going to have the first down as he's up to his own 13-yard line. 6 yards there. First down, Baltimore.
13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A give to the fullback on the dive. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. And now Jackson will look to throw it. Buying time, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4. Round back in 2010, what a steal.
Brings up 3rd down.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Come on, man. Come on.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. So that penalty will back them up half the distance to the goal line. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Boys take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Second and 2. The give is to Elliott. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Amari Cooper.
Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw is Prescott. Caught by Wilson. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And that will be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And that is incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. So the failure to convert no doubt really hurts, but this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in big ways. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a 1st down and make them use their timeouts and get a fresh set of downs. They've got to stop them right here. And if so, they've still got an opportunity.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That's bad.
Too good there. The contact.
That's terrible coaching on my side. That's terrible coaching.
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Prescott on first down. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Prescott letting one fly deep for Cooper. It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Prescott. This to Jarwin. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 14. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Prescott. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation. But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Learn in the future.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
Learn in the future.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. 2nd and 10. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And it's 3rd down.
And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.